skies are crying, I am watching, catching teardrops in my hands. Only silence as it's ending, like we never had the chance. So you have to make me feel like there's nothing left of me. You can take everything I have. You can take everything I am. Like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. As the smoke clears, I awaken and untangle you from me. Would it make you feel better to watch me while I bleed? Windows still are broken, but I'm standing on my feet. You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am. Like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. Go run, 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 I wanna stay right here, watch you disappear. Go run, 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 yeah, it's a long way down, but I am closer to the clouds up here. You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am. Like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a
This morning, I thought Mr. Jasper was going to blow up because he was trying to get the kids to sing louder and louder. They were singing very nice, but it wasn't phenomenal. That was really good. It was well worth all that time this morning. So, now we can't fit you all down here, so can I just have from here, that side, and you all just come and sit here. Everybody else is sitting on the stage. Okay, now we've got Megan, and she's going to do Santa Baby.
2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a cafe, there and his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. She's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. Said I'm up in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. Said I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I send a welcome back here to you?
one of his favourite pieces is this next one, recorded by Ozzy Osbourne called Crazy Train. I can't remember. I'm really fast today. One, two, one, two,
every night I go sneaking out the door. I lie a little more, baby, I'm helpless. There's something about the night and the way it hides all the things I like. Little black butterflies deep inside me. What would my mama do? Oh, if she knew about me and you. Oh, what would my daddy say? Oh, if he saw me hurt this way. Oh, why should I feel ashamed, feeling guilty at the mention of your name? Oh, here we are again, it's nearly perfect. What would my mama do? Oh, if she knew about me and you. Oh, what would my daddy say? Oh, if he saw me hurt this way.
hand up ex-students who used to be here playing tonight? Put your hand up, thank you very much. So we've got ex-students and we've also got ex-teachers. Mr. Chester is very, very famous.
I'm very famous, I'm world famous in Streetly. Just before I make my contribution, I'd just like to really appreciate what the staff in the music department do with these amazingly talented children. I think they deserve a round of applause because the quality of what we've heard tonight is superb.
Okay, sweet photograph. credits to Harry Paul, because he is a really wonderful musician. As is Mr. Webster, as is Mr. Chase Burns. So give them a round of applause.
I know I'm not When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And darling, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. Thinking out loud, people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of a hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. Thinking out loud, right where we are, where my hands are gone and the memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, where my hands don't play the strings the same way. I know you will still love me the same. And darling, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And darling, your mind forever in my heart and memory. I'm thinking out loud, people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. But baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. Thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. We found love right where we are.
This is called Mashup. sound depending on where it is. And it's fantastic tune, fantastic instrument. Right, now we've got our grassroots, and you are playing yes. Two more choir numbers. The first one's called When You Believe, and then the second one is called Just the Way You Are.
Many nights we've prayed with no proof anywhere.
Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay, I say,
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and says for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
oh, her lips, I'd kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates but I think it's so lovely. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day.
You know I never asked you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So little half a half you give me look okay. You're safe. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. See your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. When you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
Right, now you can't expect us to sit down and have a laugh and not do anything. Okay, so we are going to do a couple of hours. You're going to have to help out, right? Sounds wrong words. So you need to sing the out a couple of times. We're going to do. Oh, come on, you pay from first. So everybody stand back. Right, just. Right, now, to be honest,
ladies and gentlemen, it just gets better every year. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. There's more of them every year as well, which is just exactly what we want. We want more and more young people engaging with music, with performing arts, whatever it might be, and just they have been absolutely fantastic. I'm going to lay down a challenge though, because I heard Mr. Cummings say about the choir, and they're almost formidable, and I think they're only missing one thing. Well, they've got one. Boys. Where are the boys? So this is the challenge. This is the challenge, and I'm quite serious about this. If we can get 10 boys in the choir, it's well known amongst the staff that I like to sing a little bit myself. If we can get 10 boys in the choir, that's 11 with me, I will sing solo with the choir. I normally only reserve that for Year 11 leaving ceremony, but I'll make an exception either for the summer concert or for next Christmas. You've got a year to do it, Mr. Chaseburn. There you go. Over to you. And kids, then you can try and when I sang in the choir, I was in the sixth form. So the sixth formers there. I'm sure you could grab a few of the lads and get them involved. What a fantastic evening. It's been absolutely superb. We've just got so much talent in the school, and I'm so proud. I can't imagine how those of you who are parents out there, and even some of the teachers I know, and friends, I can see there's friends who have come along this evening, how proud you must be of your children. It is absolutely fantastic. What an amazing night of entertainment. Just superb quality, and I think the future's safe as well, because we've seen the little ones all the way through to students who have recently left us. And I have to say a few thank yous to those. We were meant to have Matt Sochi with this evening. I think Matt couldn't make it, but we have got 2 ex-students who have joined us. So massive thanks to Emily Taylor and Hannah Wally who have come and joined us tonight. So thank you very much. They are centre stage if you're trying to work out who they are. And a lovely thing Hannah said to us earlier, she felt like Hannah left us last year. It felt like coming home tonight to her family, which says a lot, because I think it's got that real feel to this group of young people. I've got to thank the ex-staff, and it's interesting, if anybody says, what's one of the things teachers need to do, is we need to inspire our young people. And I do think that when we see those solos by the staff, Mr. Webster, Mr. Cummings, Mr. Chaseburn, when they do those solos, I think they inspire. And one of the reasons why we always ask Mr. Chester to come back is because I think it's inspiring. I think he comes here and shows a quality on the guitar that these young people and we saw that huge guitar group at the beginning, they can aspire to be able to play like that. And I actually watched at one point when the line of you were all transfixed watching him play, just of such a high quality, a master of the art. So thank you so much, Mr. Chester, for coming back again. I know you're over there in the corner. Thank you very much. Miss Smith, who did the posters and the tickets, Miss Samby, who's on the door, Miss Bradley for the fantastic art display that you can see from our Year 12 and 13 students that are outside. We've got Mr. Long on the sound and lights, who does a fantastic job up here and sets the atmosphere perfectly. We're going out live on YouTube right now. We have thousands of viewers. There are 9. That's not bad. That's not bad. But what it does mean actually is that when you go home, if you go onto our YouTube channel, I don't know quite how long it takes, Mr. Caffery.
About 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
About 15 minutes after the performance, you can go and watch them back. So I know some of you are trying to video with your phones and so on, but the performance will be available in about 15 minutes on YouTube. So if the particular bits that you want to go back to, then you can do that. Just a few other thank yous. We've got staff in the got Miss Triptree up there on flute in the band. We've got Mr. Bowden, who's our trainee in music with us on guitar. Popular already. And of course, Mr. Cummings on trumpet, who does that wonderful thing of control and upbeat, jollying them along. Quiet, come on, get okay. So it's a fantastic job, and so thank you to all staff who are involved. So can I just thank all there are two people I really want to. Are they people that come in from outside? There are two people I really want to draw attention to, which are Mr. Chase Byrne and Mr. Webster, who run the music department. The amount of hours and time and effort that goes into this. There's a huge contribution after hours, as the students know, at lunch times. You see us tweeting all the time about the guitars and the ukuleles and the choir. And these guys, they just put hours and hours of time of effort into making an opportunity for your children to be able to enjoy this. And I've got to say, the bit particularly when they were singing the last but one song, Just the Way You Are, and just the smiles on their faces, they enjoy this. And you can see that, and I have to thank them, because they are giving great enjoyment, not just to you, but also to your children. So thank you very much. I was given the option, it says at the bottom here, just say thanks to everyone. But I do think it's important to highlight. We've had a few students who are not on the programme tonight who have done some solos as well. I'd like to thank you all for everything you brought along this evening. It's been a fantastic evening of entertainment. Thank you so much. We were here only about 4 years ago, and we only had like 50 people in the room, and it just deserved better than that. And we're almost there, although the choir fill up a couple of rows at the front, but we're almost there of literally packing us out and having to go right all the way back. And do keep encouraging your friends, your family to come along. When we want to impress people in this school, all we do is put our young people in front of them, and they've done a fantastic job of that this evening. I almost feel like if I could do an ad, I just need to send that video out, because it's a fantastic advertisement for what a school can do and how amazing young people can be. Guys, you're fantastic. And it'd be best not to have me finish, although it might be next year, but it's best not to have me finish, but to have these guys play you out. So if you can clap along, cheer them along. They're going to finish us off with Merry Christmas, everybody. So it's going to be the band, the Studio Family Singers, the SAS, and of course you, the audience. I'm not going to come back on. Thank you so much for coming along this evening. We really do appreciate your support. Thank you for just continuing to make these amazing kids and turn them into the guys that they are here this evening. Thank you so much for coming along. Over to you, sir.
Another well-known carol from Wolverhampton.